What's up, guys? It's Dylan Holland, and you're watching Behind the Mic with Brad Dalius. Check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? Brad Dalius coming to you from Los Globos here in beautiful Los Angeles. We're joined by a very talented singer. This guy is going to be performing tonight. He's just been all around the country performing, sharing his music with fans and friends, and it's good stuff. And we're happy to be joined by him now. Dylan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing awesome, man. I appreciate you guys having me. That's awesome. I really appreciate the interview. How are you doing? You
doing great. Hey, It's great to meet you. Number one,
Awesome.
You can't go wrong with this guy. We've only known him for a short period of time, but we can tell he's a lot of fun, and he likes to have fun overall with his fans and different friends alike. So, no, it's really great to chat with you. Right off the bat, are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh my God, man. Yeah, I can't wait, honestly. And I'm really excited. I mean, I'm excited to perform, but I'm really excited for Sierra since it's like her first show, her first headlining show. I'm really excited for her. I think overall tonight's just going to be awesome. I mean, it's already awesome, and I just got here, so.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a great night. You mentioned Sierra Ramirez. When did you two kind of get connected, and kind of take us through that process, because you are going to be performing with her tonight. You are also featured on one of the songs on her EP, Vanity. You were featured on that song, which came out earlier this year. A big year for both of you guys.
Definitely.
So yeah, you kind of talk about your relationship with Sierra and getting to know her, and now getting to perform with her tonight.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, it really all started out with I got signed to this management company that I'm with, Tribeca Entertainment, and Sierra's also signed with them. And I wrote this song called Vanity, and my manager showed it to Sierra. She was like, "I love it. I wanna have it on my record. I want Dylan on it." And I was like, "Cool." So we sent her over the stuff, and she got on it and made it what it is today, which is awesome. She killed it. And ever since then, we've just kind of talked back and forth, like just a little bit of chit chat. She's been really cool and super talented, really good. Especially the transition going from acting to singing. She's killing it, man. I'm excited for her. So it's been good.
Yeah, that transition can't be easy.
Oh,
that
man.
cannot be easy.
Can't be.
And just take us through, if you could, Dylan, the process of collaborating with someone musically. Because that's something that fans, obviously, they don't really get to see. They get to see you perform, let's say, with someone you have collaborated with, but they don't get to see the process that occurred behind the scenes when no one was watching. So if you could, take us through that, and take us through the everyday process of putting together a song, whatever it may be. And, do you enjoy that process?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it could go a number of ways. I mean, our situation, she's so busy doing what she's doing, and I was on the road too. It was a lot easier just to send over like vocal files, and like whenever you got to a spot where you were able to record the vocals and get them done there, and then just have someone else piece it together. A lot of people think we're actually like in the studio working together, but it's unfortunately like everyone's kind of has a lot of time on their hands and stuff. So. I mean, it's kind of hard to do. But yeah, it's kind of a lengthy process. It takes time, depending on how busy people are.
Now, tonight specifically, what songs you're going to be singing for your fans? What can they most look forward to?
Yeah, I'm going to be singing, I'm actually going to be singing a song that I just released called With Me. That's my single featuring T-Wayne. And I'm going to be doing a couple new songs that no one's heard that I'm really excited for, and some stuff off of my SoundCloud that will get some people in their feels a little bit.
Awesome. No, I think we're all looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that single that you just name dropped there a moment ago, With Me, featuring T-Wayne. Came out earlier this fall.
Yes.
What's the feedback been like from fans? Have they been enjoying this song? How do people kind of, how do they see themselves connecting to it?
Right, yeah. I mean, fortunately, it's been amazing. Everyone seemed to really like it, and I'm doing the transition from singer-songwriter to kind of like the R&B scene, so I mean it's worked out really well. Everyone seems to love it, and they're excited to see my next drop, what comes after that. So, and I've been working really hard on that stuff, so I'm excited for them to see what's next too.
Now, T-Wayne, have you worked with him before? What was it like to kind of partner up with him and put this song together?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was kind of like I was talking about earlier. It's all about the relationships. Like once I partnered up with Tribeca, like they linked me up with the people that they knew, and then it was the same way. Send a song over, he gets on it when he has time, sends it back. But he was cool. He was cool to work with. He's an awesome guy. Really nice.
Do you enjoy the songwriting process? Putting together songs, kind of like racking your brain to put together the best lyrics possible?
Definitely, yeah. I think songwriting, it's my favorite thing to do, man. I mean, I've been writing songs forever, and I think it's really my strong point. So, I love writing music. It's my favorite thing, for real.
Where do you draw inspiration from?
Real life things. Like, I mean, it could be the smallest things. It could be a girl breaking your heart. It could be, your parents making you mad. Yeah, something like that. I try to draw inspiration from other people too, what other people are going through.
Now, we all know it takes a family and, total team effort to try and, put together a successful career here at the early beginnings.
Right.
You're a young guy, so you're kind of just getting started out here early in your career.
Definitely.
But take us through your support system because, like I said before, it takes a whole group of people, a team, to really make this a success. And I take it in your case, it's probably no different.
Yeah, man, there's never really just you by yourself. There's no I in team. You have to have people that are constantly supporting you. Like my mom and my dad are really big supporters. My brother, my whole family, my whole town. I live in a small town of like 10,000 people, so it's a really small town, and my whole town's behind me. And then of course, blessed with the great management group, great people, all my friends here. It's just you have to have people that are rooting for you, and real people that are rooting for you. So I think that's my strong point with that.
Now, it's hard to believe 2016 is almost over. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, man.
I think the year flew by, and everyone agrees with that. I don't know about you, but everyone I talk with, they say the year has just gone by so quick, they can't believe it. We're on to 2017. But as you reflect back, Dylan, on this past year, what was maybe the thing that stood out the most? What were you most proud of that you were able to accomplish?
I think the fact that I was just able to go another year doing what I love to do and getting amazing feedback from amazing people, I think that's just... I've said that for the past 5 years, you know what I mean? Like, that's the best part of every year, just to continue doing what I'm driven and what I love to do.
Plans for Christmas?
Go home and be lazy with my family. Yes.
A little relaxation time.
Yes, it'll be perfect. It'll be awesome. Really excited for that.
Good deal. Yeah. And then, looking ahead to the new year, 2017, what do you hope to accomplish? I know there's something coming up. You're going to be performing in February in Cincinnati. Yes. So I know you want to talk a little bit about that, but also beyond that, maybe what's a big goal for yourself for 2017?
Definitely. For as far as the big goal, I'm going to be releasing a lot of music next year, in the beginning of next year. So I'm really excited for that because there's just going to be just so much, and it's going to be exactly what people wanted. After With Me, there's going to be a bunch of stuff, and I think as far as the show in Cincinnati, I can't tell you guys the date yet, so stick around for that. But it'll be towards the beginning of February. I'm really excited for that. Finally, I'm coming home and doing a show. It'll be good.
All your fans are going to look forward to that, without a doubt. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, for sure.
What's maybe the biggest challenge, Dylan, when you're trying to start out a career here at the early beginnings? And, the consistency is probably the thing it's hardest to do. Yeah. You have success at one point with a certain song or you perform at a certain venue, but to maintain that and to build upon it, that has to be one of the biggest challenges for musical artists. I'm thinking it might be the same case for you, but I'm curious to get your take on it.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I mean, I think the thing that I think about the most is when you're sleeping, someone is doing what you love 10 times harder and working 10 times harder than you're doing. There's always going to be somebody that's doing you better than you're doing you. Mm-hmm. And that's what you got to think about. There's so many singers and there's so many artists and you have to stand out. And I feel like that's one of the hardest things for people to figure out is how to be themselves. And it takes time, man. I'm 22 and I still don't know who I am. I'm still figuring myself out and growing up. And I think that a lot of people, it makes people nervous growing up. And that's probably the biggest thing is growing up and growing into what you're going to be and standing out.
Who is someone in the industry who you haven't worked with yet, who you want to definitely make sure you work with at some point in the future?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I mean, there's so many people. I mean, as far as producers and stuff, I mean, strictly producing, I really like Travis Scott's stuff. He's amazing. I really like Chris Brown. I'm really into Chris Brown's stuff. There's so many people. I don't even know. I try not to think so far ahead. Like, I just want to, I focus solely, on the time being and driving for what I'm doing now because I don't want to get too ahead of myself and become a jackass or something.
Not possible with this guy. I'm not feeling it. There's no way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is there someone you look up to, someone you're trying to emulate your career after?
Not really. And I mean, I think when I was younger, if you would have asked me that a couple years ago, I probably would have named out a name, but I think that I'm so obsessed with being myself that it's kind of hard for me to emulate someone else. People tell me my voice sounds like certain people, and there's I get thrown around Michael Jackson's and just a lot of R&B stuff, but I just try to be myself. I try to be I take everything as a compliment. I don't take anything to heart or super. I'm oh, thank you, but I try to be myself as much as possible.
Singer Dylan Holland joining us today here on the show. We're looking forward to tonight. Yes. Los Globos here in Los Angeles. It's going to be a phenomenal show.
It's going to be awesome.
With yourself alongside Sierra Ramirez.
Yes,
where should people go if they want to keep up with your work and everything that you're putting out there?
Yeah, man. If you want to go to my SoundCloud, it's Dylan Holland Music. My Twitter is @the_Dylan_Holland, and pretty much everything's @the_Dylan Holland. Yeah, you can find me there. You can Google me, Dylan Holland. All my music will pop up on iTunes and everything else.
There we go.
Cool.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, man. Thank you.
You got it. All the best you going forward.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, for real. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.